Have you ever wondered what it would be like to reach your highest potential, to live life to the fullest, to take on challenges with courage and grace? Well, meditation has actually been a pivotal key component to all of those things in my life. I'm Donna Brickwood, and I wanted to talk to you today about unlocking your highest potential through meditation. So, first of all, maybe we should talk a little bit about intention. You may hear about this a lot. It's talked about a lot in this industry. And intention, the power behind it, is telling the universe that we are trying to align in something. So when we make that intention, it's so important to be able to really come from this place of gratitude, reverence, appreciation, and really connecting to the mission and purpose behind that intention. So it may not even be about you in particular, but helping others, being of service, being able to connect to something higher than yourself. And when we're reaching out to creator, source, the divine, whatever it is that you may be connecting to, the universe, that intention is kind of like planting that seed. And we're watering that seed, and we're telling the universe that we are on this path, we are on this mission, we are trying to kind of cultivate this goal of what that is and what we want to grow and cultivate within ourselves. So mindfulness has a huge part in this, because there's a difference between being mindful and just being kind of cavalier and not having any attention, focus, or energy towards something. So really being mindful of something is a way to kind of respond to that intention positively and productively. And we just bring more awareness to it. We bring more power to it. So this is your way of kind of empowering that intention process. Cultivating a positive attitude is also just a way that we can kind of self-discipline ourselves. It can be a way that we can kind of self-preserve ourselves and the intentions that we are creating and how we're unlocking this place. When I say meditation, there's thousands of ways that people can meditate. And ideally, when we think of meditation, we're thinking that we're having our eyes closed and we're concentrating on our breath, or we are just going completely blank. And that's just not the case, because there's so many different ways that we can achieve a higher level of awareness. And that even may be through a dynamic meditation where we're actually functioning through day-to-day life, but in a higher state of consciousness. We're tapping into the various different levels and layers of brainwave activity. This may be a simple practice that I love teaching about and implementing in a lot of my nature awareness work is wide angle vision. So when we're holding this state of wide angle vision for long periods of time, we're actually moving into that higher level of awareness. And that is a part of being mindful, of being able to be in meditation, or actually holding a space for higher levels of consciousness. So unlocking this potential it's huge, because not only are you maybe benefiting an area of your life where you need more well-being because you may be feeling stress, but meditation, journeying is such a powerful tool in ways that we can really have a balanced foothold. Like we're walking in 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensions all at once and more. So it's like having one footstep in the physical and one footstep in the spiritual, and being able to merge that in day-to-day living. Shamanic journeying has actually been a really powerful tool and practice that I have had for quite some time now. And, that can be done with either journeying through the sound of the drum, or maybe a musical instrument, or maybe even just silence. But it's a practice that we can cultivate over and over and over again, where we are connecting to our own subconscious, our own superconscious. And we can do that through connecting to our spiritual guides, elders, ancestors, to a lineage if we are connected to one. So shamanic journeying, when you are moving through the experience of journeying through various different landscapes of the mind, maybe it's with a question, maybe you're trying to seek answers for something, and you're journeying and asking, guidance from your spiritual guides, and really getting kind of like spiritual intel, so to speak, in regards to that certain issue, problem, or something that you want depth in. And when we do that, you start to really engage your senses. Your meditation becomes more vivid with practice. You become more integrated with practice. And when you do that, there almost is like no separation anymore between the physical and the spiritual, because you're in it and you are. It's almost like lucid dreaming, when you're awake within the dream consciously, and that there are certain things that you can kind of move around and play with. And journeying is kind of like that sacred dreaming in a lot of ways. So I tend to love to really integrate these tools, these meditative tools, into my daily life, because it not only makes me more aware of the connection of my own subconscious mind, but to the environment around me, and how the environment just opens up and starts to communicate with you at any time. So I just wanted to share with you, I'm actually going to be having a program coming up. It's called the Heart Temple program. And this is really moving in towards the temple of the heart chakra, being able to journey and move into this space of love, of bliss, of connection to everything, to oneness. And so I'll be hosting this class and utilizing a lot of these tools in this very specific way, in this theme of the heart, and how we can use that for so many different purposes of healing, of self-awareness, of self-care, of just being able to really clear our emotional mind, our energetic field of any blockages, resistance, and really move into that place of the heart, that we can walk in beauty, that we can revel in the space that is like turning back home. So I hope you're there and joining with me, and I hope to see you again through this channel. And if you have any questions, please feel free to connect and reach out to me. Thank you so much.